1.2 lakh crores are spent only for 2024 general election. Only for 2024 general election. 2029, this figure was 60,000 crore. It has totally doubled after one general election. Means in 5 years, maybe people income would not increase 20%, 30%, but election cost, election expenditure has come out from this problem like multiple elections. In last 70 years, we have conducted more than 400 elections. On the average, every 2 months. And Tuesday they kept because people should comfort way give their vote. But India, we are not thinking at all. We are just forcing the election at any point of time. Either it is a summer, winter or rainy season. This is public problem. How they will give the vote, when you will give the vote, where you will give the vote. First thing, you have to struggle to get your voter ID and getting the name in the vote. And during election, school colleges will be there. Academic session will be totally disturbed because it will be closed. And the school teachers and staffs will be fully involved for election. Although that is not, means it is a huge gap between promise and delivery. And leader also understood people are just, they are enjoying the election like a festival. Festival like we are taking the new cloth, we are eating the sweets and we are enjoying with the friends and families. Similar way election day, election also is a kind of festival. बड़े बड़े गोल्स को हासिल करने के लिए हम उसे छोटे छोटे पार्ट में डिवाइड करते हैं और ये मैनेजमेंट का फंडा है, हम अपनी जिंदगी में अप्लाई करते रहते हैं। इंडिया एज ए नेशन आल्सो हैविंग बिग गोल्स लाइक सुपर पावर इंडिया, विकसित भारत, विश्व गुरु भारत। हाउ टू अचीव दीज बिग गोल्स? In 2025, we have to take some firm steps or some determined decision to achieve these big goals. I identified 9 areas where need to take some firm steps or some determined decision to move towards these big goals. First is one nation, one system. Second is culture and technology. Third is history. Fourth is Ayurveda. Fifth is local best. Sixth is nation first. Seventh is youth in sports. Eighth is our basic needs. Roti, kapra aur makan. You can say FCH. And ninth is related to our socialism, secularism and capitalism. We have to take a fresh look to understand this. Welcome to the Determined India 2025 bold vision and firm steps. Out of our 9 areas which we identified where we have to take some determined decision, we are discussing now one nation, one system. Under one nation, one system, we are discussing elaborate way about first issue, that is our one nation, one election. Because that is one of the key issues which are going to affect and which are affecting from last many years to entire country in all the facets of life. It is not only social, democratic and political, it is affecting our financial burdens also. 1.2 lakh crores are spent only for 2024 general election. Only for 2024 general election. 2029, this figure was 60,000 crore. It has totally doubled after one general election. Means in 5 years, maybe people income would not increase 20%, 30%, but election cost, election expenditure has become double. 100% increase. This is not acceptable a country like India. In many of the field, we are so behind. We are so lagging behind, but in election, we are so advanced. In election expenditure, we are so advanced. We are fighting or we are spending second costliest election in the world after USA. USA is little ahead. Maybe next election we will just cross USA. Like in population, we cross the China. Election expenditure also we will cross the USA in within next few years. And it is, I am telling figure 1.2 lakh crore only for general election, one election, whatever happened in 2024. After 2024 and before 2029 general election, 30 elections are going to happen. It is already scheduled by Election Commission of India. 30 elections of different states for legislative assembly. If 30 election costing on the average, if you will add, it will go around minimum Minimum 3 lakhs crore. Minimum. Means in 5 years, only for electing our representative, we spent 3 lakh crores. And that is your official figure. Actual figure may be further 30-40% more, which are not accountable. Because every constituency for member of parliament, officially it is allowed, it is capped 95 lakhs only one of the candidate can spend. It is capped by Election Commission of India, only 95 lakhs. Even 95 lakhs itself too much. But actual expenditure by any of the candidate in any of the seats, it will go minimum 15 to 20 crores. It will not shown on the paper, but it will go 15 to 20 crores. Although it is capped 95 lakhs only. Means overall, just see, we are spending in 5 years only for electing our 2 representatives. One is our state assembly, MLA, another is our Lok Sabha, means MP, member of parliament. Although many of the elections we are not electing directly, like president, vice president, afterwards you can say Rajya Sabha, afterward MLC, many of the things we are not electing directly. If we can compare with the USA and UK, they are electing directly many of the people or many of the constituent posts. Like USA, person will give vote for 8 posts or 8 election at a time. Because president direct election, vice president direct election, afterward their House of Representative is direct election, afterwards another lower house is direct election. All whatever representatives are there, that is directly elected by the people. But India, only two type of elections are happen directly, remaining are indirect. Apart from these figures, means you can say only financial. This is your tangible, which we can feel and we can say what is the impact. Intangible loss, it is infinite. It is infinite. Why I am telling this word infinite? I will show you and I will able to convince you in next 10 to 15 minutes. You will able to surprise how much we are losing. And how much this system is not people-centric. Can you believe in USA, election day is also defined. An election day is decided based on the nature of their you can say whatever people are doing the business or their economy. This is every second Tuesday in the November, election day will be there. Which year election will fall? Like after every 4 years, election will happen. Then after 4 years, it must happen second Tuesday, or you can say first Tuesday after Monday in the November. Means November 1st to 8 November election must will happen. Now you can ask why it is Tuesday, why it is not Sunday, why it is not Wednesday, why it is not Friday. They are concerned about their people, they are concerned about their voter, they are concerned about their citizens. Sunday because they feel there it is a like weekend, that Sunday is the church day and Sunday is the going for some other, like you are going to relative or some other day. That day we should not give burden for the election. And when that day was decided, that time economy was mainly agriculture centric. Agriculture centric economic, Monday mostly people will not come because Monday they will go for the farming and these all. And Wednesday in USA it is called market day. Market day means all farmers will take their product to the market for selling purpose. Now what happens? Sunday cannot be, Monday cannot be, Monday another region, because that time many of the people were living in rural area. They have to travel maybe 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers to cast their vote. Then they need some traveling time. Due to Monday they have not kept, because when they will travel. Wednesday is market day. They have to go to the market. Then Wednesday cannot happen. Then only possibility was there Tuesday or Thursday. And based on all these discussion, they kept on Tuesday, because Thursday they have not kept because again it is approaching towards weekend. Then Tuesday they kept because people should comfort way give their vote. But India, we are not thinking at all. We are just forcing the election at any point of time. Either it is a summer, winter or rainy season. This is public problem. How they will give the vote, when you will give the vote, where you will give the vote. First thing, you have to struggle to get your voter ID and getting the name in the voter roll. And afterwards, so many issues. If you reach for the election also afterwards, so many securities issues and safety issues, and nobody is going to take care. Justice is enforcing. Anyhow, throughout year elections are happening. Throughout year. Without thinking. Heavy rainy season, elections. Heavy summer season, elections. Exams are going on, board exam, elections. And people are not able to understand once election date will be announced by the ECI and model code of conduct will be implemented, how much loss and how many things will be stagnant. All government programs, all developmental programs, so many new things cannot be done during model code of conduct. Means any of the new announcement, any of the new construction, any of the new openings cannot be happen during model code of conduct. Any new kind of investment, any future projection of the foreign investment, everything will be halted once model code of conduct implemented. Means we can say these are so many indirect, intangible laws which cannot be understand in monetary terms that we are losing. And only because leaders and politics are not concerned about the people. They are concerned only for the power. And all these happen disturbances due to a struggle of the power. India also started with simultaneous after freedom 1952, 1957, 1962, 1967. 4 elections happened simultaneously. All state assembly and parliament election happened together, and India spent minimum expenditure and election would happen. And once election happened, 5 years, you will have some check and balance with your leaders or with your elected people, what they are doing and how they are delivering. Otherwise, if frequent elections, people are not able to check their deliveries. What promise happened, what delivery is there. Means it is a huge gap between promise and delivery. And leader also understood people are they are enjoying the election like a festival. Festival like we are taking the new cloth, we are eating the sweets and we are enjoying with the friends and families. Similar way election day or election also is a kind of festival. Enjoy it. And who are the contesting leaders? They will give you some money and that money will be enough to just divert your mind. Okay, everything is fine. Either it is too much loss or this, we are not able to understand it and we are keep on enjoying the election. Enjoying, or it is you can say either willingly, not willingly, or it is just forcibly implemented. If that point of time, 1969 around, if Indira Gandhi would not topple down 6 or 7 state government only for the intention of power struggle, because after 68 Congress is divided in 2 parts, Congress R and Congress O. Indira Gandhi was from Congress R and remaining syndicate people like Morarji Desai and so many big people were from Congress O. Congress R was in center, and that time Indira Gandhi was not much powerful. She wanted to centralize everything to Congress R, and she wanted to become a most powerful person at the national level. Just for power struggles, 6 state government where Congress O was ruling, she toppled down and misused the president rule and started with the Kerala. 1968 there with majority government of the Congress O, based on the some issues, she toppled down. And after Kerala, it has gone to Haryana, then Uttar Pradesh, then Bihar, then West Bengal. Almost 6-7 state government has toppled down. And their first election happened, and their all frequency and all time duration of election has become derailed. And afterwards, it is not coming on the line. Because as per constitutions, our time period of 5 years is decided after winning the election who is going to form the government. Governor in case of a state, when they are giving date for the first meeting of government formation, from the day of the first meeting 5 years will be counted. Like in between, if just suppose due to any reason no confidence motion happen or government has fall down due to minority reason or something, if fresh election happened, then after the date of fresh election again 5 years will be counted. Then this time frame will be mismatched. Either we can do one small amendment in constitution if in between elections happened, between any two general elections, just to keep pillars for the general election. In between two general election, if any election happened that is not due, but it happened due to some political instability or no confidence motion or due to some reason, then new government will have only the time frame of remaining part. Like just suppose in 5 years, after 2 years government has fall down, the new government will enjoy only 3 years. If this change we have done, then this much disruption would not happen. Now leaders are in, you can say almost or always election mode. Election mode means they will start to tell lie, they will start to do false promise, they will start to give the announcement, they will start to create all social hate, and afterwards division among the people based on the multiple lines. Maybe based on the caste, maybe based on the religion, maybe based on the language, maybe based on the geographical region. Any of the reason they will find to attract their voter. Otherwise, they will not able to win. Means overall we can say, if elections we are not going to make as a simultaneous or one nation one election, many of the issues we cannot handle or we cannot sort out. To come out from this problem, like multiple elections, in last 70 years we have conducted more than 400 elections on the average every 2 month one election. To come out from these issues, in 2023 high level of committee is constituted by the government of India, and that chaired by the former president Ramnath Kovind. And they have put really honest effort and very good effort, and that report they compiled, it can be implemented and it is very practical. In March 2024, they have submitted the report, but still it is under consideration. It is not fully implemented, or you can say it is not put up in the parliament in the form of bill or in the form of discussion or in the form of act, anything. But we hope government is in the mood to implement it. And we are thinking before 2029 elections, general election, surely it will be implemented. At least this next 3-4 years only we have to just tolerate all these multiple elections unnecessary. Afterwards it may be implemented. If it is going to implement in 2029 also, future of India will be secured in many of the things. This high level committee report is given where they have taken like all the methods, whatever research methodology we used to adopt. Like they have taken the feedback from 47 political parties, and out of 47 political parties, 32 political parties are given response in favor of that. They have contacted almost high level of people, like you can say ex-judges, Supreme Court judges, or maybe Law Commission of India or Finance Commission of India. They have taken all the reports, whatever concern to the nation or concern to the election, and compile it. And they got feedback, or you can say from public opinion. Out of public opinion, almost 80 to 85% opinion was in the favor of one nation, one election. Then based on that, we have to do some constitutional amendment like Article 83, Article 127, Article 324. All these we have to amend according to report of the HLC, high level committee report. And once we are going to implement, then maybe one time we will feel it is very hectic to implement, because we have to mobilize so many little more resources in terms of conducting of the elections, or in terms of infrastructure of the election, or in terms of taking care of safety and security. But Once we have conducted, we will get the idea and we will get the confidence it can be doable. Because of course we have to put lot of expenditure or lot of money for like number of EVMs, maybe many lakhs EVM new we have to purchase, VVPAT we have to purchase, afterward number of security persons we have to increase, number of booths we have to increase, because once we are conducting elections, anyway we are not going to conduct election in one day, it is not going to possible in India, but one time it should happen, maybe in some time frame, maybe within 3 days, 4 days or 5 days, or maybe within 1 week, or maybe 4 or 5 phases, whatever if we are doing on the average like 6 phases, 7 phases, like 2024 election happened in 7 phases. Just supposing that way also we are doing, but with general election, all state election also will complete it. Then one time maybe it will be a hectic, or it will be a, like you can say, expenditure from budget, they have to allocate some extra fund, because for election or for ECI in our GDP only 0.1% allocated. If just suppose this data we can increase, in place of 0.1, if we are doing 0.15 or 17, then I think all these problem will be sorted out. Or maybe some special fund will be allocated, then ECI will able to do and able to cope up with the requirement what is going to required for conducting election one time. Next phase will be there. If we are enough capable, then we can think for a single day election like USA or UK. Like USA, first Tuesday after Monday, it will happen in November. Similar way in UK, it will be May, always first Thursday election will happen. Means they have decided the day also. They have decided the day also. In that single day, all election work they will finish. All entire nation. Either it is national level, state level, or local level. Generally everywhere, plus minus something will be there. Maybe a structure of the administration may be something different, but level of administration is almost same. 3 level of administration: national level, state level, and local level. India also having same level: national level, state level, and local level. Local level again it is divided in 2 parts based on the urban and rural nature. Urban again it is divided in 3 parts, and rural also divided in 3 parts based on the population and number of people. It is not like Gram Panchayat and Zilla Parishad kind of thing. Similarly here it will come municipalities and Nagar Nigam, and this already we know. Then this level of administration, it's almost same, but all the elections they are able to conduct in one day. At least we could able to conduct in one time. And as per HLC recommendation, first we will try to conduct national level and state level election together, and next phase we can think local level government, local level election also together. Now based on all these discussions, I can summarize the 7 areas or 7 points which are required for simultaneous election. Means once we are doing one nation, one election, these 7 areas can be improved, or the 7 points can be taken care. First is our economic investment. Due to model code of conduct or due to frequent elections, many of the economic investment decision will be delayed, or maybe it will be undecided. Second is our economic burden. Economic burden means I already explained to you 1.2 lakh crore official figure, and just you think in 2009 it was only 10,000 crore, 2014 it has become 30,000 crore, 2019 it has become again double 60,000 crore, and 2024 again it has become double to 1.2 lakh crore. Apart from that, as per ECI expectations or different kind of research units or different kind of media analysis, 30 to 40% still money is not reported. Second, black money. Afterwards, heavy investment in your electronic media, heavy investment in your, you can say, this digital marketing. All these are the concerning point for the economic burden. Our third point is there, disruption of supply chain. What we want to say, if frequent election will be happen, then what will happen? all workers or working people frequently they will leave and they will go for the election and they will casting the vote. That will disrupt our production and disrupt our factory output. And our fourth concern is, that is one of the main concern, that is your diversion of human resources. For conducting the election, we are diverting not 1000, 2000 people. Millions of people we have to divert. Like for security persons, election officers, and afterwards election will be conducted in the schools and colleges. And during election, school colleges will be their academic session will be totally disturbed because it will be closed. And the school teachers and staffs will be fully involved for election, although that is not their main work. But just suppose in every year 2-3 elections are happening in any particular state, then 3 times in the stretch of 15 days, 20 days, schools are disturbed and school teachers and college teachers are disturbed for conducting the election. And almost all state government employee, including BDO and these all, everybody will disturb because everybody will get the responsibility like a election officers or something. Our next concern is there, reducing the burden on the courts. You might be observed during election time. Once election date will be announced, number of FIRs will be increased just to prove wrong or maybe just false way to prove something for power struggle. Like one political party will put lot of cases against another political party. One person will put lot of cases to another party. Means police also will engage unnecessary all these cases only for election propaganda, and after election factually it is no use. Then unnecessary creating burden on the court. Already court is overloaded. Whatever cases are there which are concerned to the common people, which are concerned to the India, that itself is not going to sort it out. During election time, it will get unnecessary burden of unnecessary cases which are not having any concern for the development of India. Next is our sixth area is reducing identity politics. What I mean to say, leaders always will try to create multi-layer of identity for the people. Although people don't want, but leaders forcibly will create multi-layered identity, multiple identity. Like one, of course, if we are in the India, then we are citizen of India, one identity we have. Another state level, we have the identity. We are the Punjabis, we are the Kannada people, we have them. Apart from that, geographically, we are from, one people are from this side of river, another people are from this side of river. One people are from hilly area, few people are from some other area. One are from the general caste, one are from the backward caste. Another is for Dalit, another is for minority. Multiple lines of identity that leaders will create to divide the vote. Because once it will divide, then only they will be able to understand which part of division are going to attracted toward them, and everyone will start to do. Without division, they will not able to understand who are going to support him, because frequent election they are not able to implement what is their election manifesto and how it is going to implement and how it is going to improve the life of people. And our seventh concern is voter participation. If just suppose one election happened in 5 years, everyone willingly and everyone will participate. If they are in any part of India, they can go their home state or wherever they are there, they can participate. But just suppose you have to participate or you have to give the vote for 3 or 4 times in a year, how you will able to become very happy to participate in vote? And even one time it happened, government can declare national holiday also for 1 day, 2 days or 3 days to participate, full participation. And once voter participation will increase, good candidate will come. Due to all bad leaders wants less voter turnout, because they know if less vote will be polled, bad people will win. If more votes will turn out, good people will win. Due to overall these 7 areas, if we are doing one nation, one election or simultaneous election, we will able to tackle effectively. Thank you very much.